Hey beauty markers, welcome back to my channel, The Mark of Beauty by Kim. Today I'm going to be bringing you an updated eyebrow tutorial using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. This bad little motherfucker right here. If you've watched my latest video, you'll know I went on a makeup haul. I stopped at Sephora and this is where I picked this up. So essentially this is my final review on the product since I've been using it for about a week now. Now a little backstory about how I maintain my brows. I like to get my brows threaded. You can get them waxed, you can get them tweezed, you can do whatever the hell you want to do with them, but for me that's just my personal preference. I just find that it lasts a lot longer, and when my hairs grow back, they don't grow back in as harshly as I do if I get them waxed or tweezed. This is not like the end all be all, like the golden rule for brows. This is just how I like to do them. So if you see me on Instagram, if you see me in real life, if you've watched my YouTube videos, you're like, damn, she got some flaky ass brows, then this tutorial is going to be great for you, and hopefully the tips and tricks that I show you will definitely work in your favor. Okay, so I'm hella barefaced, y'all. I'm going to be filming a Clinique foundation review, which is why I look the way that I do. But my brows, let's actually zoom in. All right, so these are my brows about a week after I got them threaded. I tend to like my brows better when they're older, if that makes any sense. When I first are done, they just look too perfect and I'm just like, I'm too flawless, I can't take it. So these are about a week old, and this is just my natural brow. I don't have any product on it or anything like that. All right, so again, the star of this eyebrow tutorial, if you will, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. And I picked it up for a couple of reasons. Besides the fact that Anastasia is like the queen of brows, I like a thicker brow, if you will. And the tip on this particular product is really nice. Now they do have the Brow Wiz, which is really nice. I've used that quite a few times before. But the applicator on the Brow Definer is a little bit thicker. It's kind of a triangular shape. So it just allows you, I think, to apply the product a lot faster and apply it like if you have a thicker brow. So that's part of the reason I picked it up. The first thing that I like to do is just kind of spoolie my brows just to make sure they're all going in one direction, because sometimes your brows can like betray you and want to do whatever that it is that they want to do. So I like to do that first. The second step that I like to do is basically follow my natural brow line and create the shape. So I'm basically going to take the product here and I'm just going to start these slow strokes to basically outline the bottom half of my brow. So you can already see that's done a lot, and a lot of girls who like a more natural brow will kind of go in and like kind of do this kind of motion here, just kind of blend in the product. That's fine and dandy. I'm not that bitch. I like a more flawless brow, or Instagram brow as I like to say. I like those type of brows. I don't care. So I'm gonna go in on the other side and do the same thing. So yeah, I created the shape on both sides, and there you have it. I am just going to, again, lightly go over the top of my brows and create that shape. Now this can be a bit tricky, so take your time. I like to focus most of the definition at the tail of my brow because I do like a bomb tail. So I pretty much create like an arch at the end, and I just bring that tail down because it's a bit short. Same here on the other side. I don't focus too much on the front because I want it to look a little bit natural, or as natural as they can look with applying a bunch of product to your eyebrows, but mostly focusing that definition at the end, that tail, and cleaning it up like that. And sometimes like the arch area, which is the highest point, can be a bit harsh. So I'll just go in and kind of like try to smooth it out, if you will, round it out, but not too much. Oh, that's what I was saying. My friend Chi, who's also a YouTuber and a beauty enthusiast, she's everything. I'll link her channel down below. She was telling me that these break on her. So this entire time when I've been using this product, I've also been holding my breath. So it has not happened to me, but in the event that it does, that's just what it is. Okay, so the next thing I like to do is to clean up my brow. This is the whole Instagram brow thing that apparently is out of style, but It's not out of style for me, and again, this is just how I like to do them. So I'm using the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the shade Chestnut. So I'm just gonna take the product, gonna disperse it, and just kind of apply it on the back of my hand like so. I'm not gonna need a lot. Again, my brows are pretty fresh, so I don't have to really conceal as much, which I like. So I'm going to take the product, the concealer, and it's kind of like coloring or tracing, if you will, and I'm going to trace the outline of my brow that I just did. And what this is going to do is create a flawless brow. Okay, yep. So then I'll take the product and just kind of move it on down like this, and then just blend it out with my finger. All right, so now that I've cleaned up my brows, you can see that the shape is there. I got this from Sephora. It's just like a little brow brush and then a dark brown eyeshadow. This is called Vintage from Lancome. I'm just gonna take it here, and if you have sparse brows, this would be a really good technique. You can also use a brow definer to do this step. I'm just gonna fill in the back end just to make it look a little bit full. And this also helps with the definition of the brow. And you'll see that I'm focusing it mostly on the tail end of my brow and not so much the front. I do like to use this to blend it up a bit, but I'm not adding any product. The last step in my eyebrow routine is to use a brow gel. Anastasia Beverly Hills also has a brow gel, which is really nice, but this one is like my go-to, and I know it looks really nasty, but that's because I use this on myself. And basically this is just the product for my brows that is just distributed on the wand. But this is the Wet n Wild Mega Clear brow and lash mascara. I just use them on my brows. Brow gels are going to be great for making sure that your brows don't rub off on your face if it rains, so I definitely like to use that. So I'll just take the product and just distribute it. I like to just use the tip. Anyway, I just use like the end of the product and I just distribute it all the way through, and it will groom them. And this is where I really focus on the front of the brow and just kind of lift those bad boys up like so. I really do like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. I just find that it works well for what I like to do with my brows. It's not hard to use. It's very simple and easy. And I like the way it distributes the product. So if you are thinking about trying this out or purchasing this product, I definitely suggest it. If you like how I do my brows, then I hope the steps that I showed you today will definitely help you. Practice makes perfect. Don't give up on your brows, ladies, because your brows, they do not give up on you. Thank you for watching this video. As always, take your beauty, whatever it may be, and leave your mark on the world. Till next time, beauty markers. Bye.